Hello friends, here I have created a few custom blocks which use Firebase and Firebase query with listeners, and I have provided a download link for all these blocks on my website. I will provide a link in description. So here I will show you how to use it in Sketchware. So first you have to download this Firebase listeners.zip. When you click on download, it will get downloaded, so you have to open it. You can see that it is showing Firebase listeners.json. This is the contents of the zip file, so you can extract this. This is in downloads folder, so when you click on extract, it shows one file extracted. And so we need to know the data location, so you can see it is in downloads folder at firebase-listeners. So now we will go to Sketchware. In Sketchware, this is the Sketchware project, and here I have a list view plus a text view, and I have a Firebase DB component called FDB, and it refers to data location JSON file with J capital. You can see this in my Firebase. You can see this here in my real-time database. So here is the JSON file, and when I click on this, you can see that it contains all these child keys, all these children 0, 1, 2, 7 and all these things, and at each location there is this kind of data, a key value pair, 3 keys, content, data and date, and their values are there. So I'll show you how to use these blocks in Sketchware. So in Sketchware I will be importing the block. So in on create, I will go to this my block collection, then go to developer tools, and here click on block manager, and then add a new palette. You can name it anything. I will name it Firebase listeners and set some color. So here I will set indigo color. Okay, and inside this just click this symbol and click on import blocks, and then go to the download folder, and here you have to import. So here go to this Firebase listeners folder, and inside this Firebase listeners.json, select this and import all of these. So you have to select all these blocks which you want to import, and then click on import. So now you can see all these blocks are imported now. I'll just show you one of the codes. Here you can see this is the code for getting the data of the Firebase DB component using a value event listener to a map variable. Here this is in the form of map variable, so this gets the data to a map variable, and then this one gets the data to a string, and this code gets the data to a list map. Okay, so I will show you how to use each one of these. So this is the FDB Firebase DB component, and it refers to the data location JSON file. So in on create, first block we have to use is Firebase DB FDB stop listening, so that it will remove the listener from the Firebase DB component, and then we can use these blocks. So the first block is to get the data to a map variable. So here I have created a map variable called map1, and it will get the data to a map variable. So here you can see this data is a map variable and all the data is map variable. So for getting the data in form of map variable, we must make a reference to its parent key. Okay, so here if we want to get the data called surgery notes, then we have to make reference to 2, and to get the data of ICP we have to make reference to 7. So here if we write FDB dot child and in bracket 7, okay, only this much, and this will get data to a map variable. So we can display this map variable in a text view by converting it to a JSON string. I'll just show you what this looks like. So here is this text view 1 and it will display the map variable in JSON string form. Now let's check this. Okay, so here you can see it gets the data in map variable form or JSON string of object type. Okay, now we will use the second block. So this second block converts the data to a string variable. So we first need to create a string variable and we have to make reference to the exact key whose value we are getting. So here we will cut this and paste it here. So fdb.child7.child, we can make a reference to anything specific. So here you can see that after JSON file which is FDB component, and then it makes reference to 7, and after this we will make reference to data so that we get ICP, or if we make reference to date we will get this thing. So we will make reference to data here dot child data. So the result will be in the form of a string. So here we require a string and then we set the text of text view 1 to this string. Now let's check this. So here you can see it gets only the value of data in a string form and displays it in text view. So now we use the third block. The third block gets the results to a list map. Okay, it is similar to the block which is already there, get children to list map 1, but here we have option to enter anything. We can enter query here, like we can make a direct reference to FDB and display it. Okay, so this will display the complete data in list map 1, but suppose if we want to use any query, then we can write it here, like we can write FDB dot order by child, and here we can enter data. So this will give the results by ordering these things by this data which is ICP. Okay, so let's check this. So here you can see it is ordered alphabetically. We can also use other Firebase query options like order by key and order by value, and to this we can add equal to, like here I can write equal to, and if it is equal to ICP only then it will show this. So there is only one such result, and let's see what it shows. So here you can see that list map displays only one result here. The list view displays only one result. So this is the block which gets data to list map, and all these, only these three blocks are enough to perform any kind of operations. But still I have made more blocks which are similar to these. Like here I have this order by child option. So instead of putting this data here, we can write FTB, and here we can write the order by child, which is data, and then it has the limit to last option. It will limit to the last 10 items or whatever items you mention, and then you get the data to a list map and use it to display it in list view 1. So we can do this using this block. Okay, then there is one more block called order by child and equal to. So this is also similar to this first block, and here we can write FTB, then order by child, here we can write data, and equal to, here we can write ICP, and get data to a list map, and then you can display this in list view 1. Okay, next is limit to last, and this one is without this order by child. So if you only want to limit to last, you can write FDB and then limit to last 10 items, and then you can use list map 1. Plus you can also use the other options like order by child or order by key or order by value. So here you can write order by key and limit to last 10 and get the data to list map and display the list map in list view. So you can do something like this. Then next one is limit to first. So instead of limit to last, you can also use limit to first for the same thing, like FDB, and you can limit it to first 10 values and get the data in list map, then display it in list view 1. Okay, similarly I have an equal to option. Okay, this is similar to the other equal to block. Okay, I will just remove these things. So these two blocks are similar, only difference is order by child is not there. Okay, so you can enter order by child in this text, and then you can write and equal to, and then get data to a list map. Okay, and in the end I have these two blocks. So here you have to go to code editor and then write the name of the Firebase DB component, which is FDB, and then for child you can get data to a map variable. Okay, so here you can enter the child 7, and this will get the data to map variable. Okay, you can see that 7, 2, 1, these are direct child or children of JSON file. So we have to enter one of these. So instead of 7, I will enter 2 here, get the data to a map variable, and then in text view I will display it in text view 1. Okay, I'll remove all these things, and then in text view 1 I will display the any particular key of this map variable. So I will use this map get key block, and I can use any of the keys. So here I will use the key data. So here you can see it displays only the surgery notes, which is the value of the key data of this map variable. Okay, and we can also get a single string value using this block, where we can write, we have to go to code editor and write fdb, which is the name of the Firebase DB component. Then for child we can enter 2, and key will be data, and the value or result will be a string variable. And then for text view 1 we can set the text to this string variable. Okay, so let's check this. So here you can see it gets the data in string variable form and displays it in text view 1. So that's all in this video. Thank you very much for watching this.